Okay, we've got the Holden Cruze or the Chevy Cruze, depending on which country you're in. This one's got a leaking rocker cover gasket. It's leaking pretty bad and been leaking for a while. It's quite messy all down through there. We're going to zip this rocker cover off and replace it. Pop this off on the side here, just pull it up. Same with the one along the back. Just going to lift it up and it pops out of your way. Now this cover here can be slid over. Get up out of the way. This clip here needs to come off. Pop that piece back, squeeze the clip, pull that off. Just find the right one for this. Oh, look at that. It's got a beautiful looking hair in there. That's a bit crusty. They're all looking a bit dirty in there, but they're not oily, so that's a good thing. Just going to use an impact just for speed. Start here in the middle. That's all of them. While I'm in the back here, I might as well just pull this clip off here. Just double check that I've got them all. There's one more. Always one more. Let's see if I can just lever this up a little bit. That's it. Now you're doing what I'm telling you to do. And half sticking down, half's not. That over. Let's get rid of this old gasket here. It's just brittle and falling apart in my hands. Just give it a wipe over. Get it nice and clean in these corners. Just gonna put a little drop of a goopy goop just into the corners, because that's usually where seal sometimes struggles to seal that up. Just let that cure a little bit while we're working on this. So what I want to do here is just pull this old gasket out. If you're lucky, you might get it in one piece. Still reasonably soft, but this particular edge that sits against the top of the cylinder head I can feel is quite hard, so I can't even squeeze that down. Just make sure, maybe grab a screwdriver, just run it through, make sure that there's no gasket still sitting in there at all. So I'm pretty happy with how that looks. Gonna grab a bit of degreaser and just flush out the oil out of there. Once you're happy it's cleaned, grab your gasket. And let's see if we can play jigsaw with this. Oh, we've already got an issue. Got to go the other way. Okay, just make sure it's all sitting in how somebody designed it to be. I also want to make sure when I hold it up this way that nothing falls off. Okay, putting it back on, just watching out for these wires here. Sneak it up and over those. Pipe at the back. Ooh, we'll start in the middle to tighten this down. I'll look up the torque specs and put them in the description for you. We did lose a bolt when I tipped it upside down, so I better find that first. Here that one is. Using a small little ratchet like this, it's pretty hard to do these up too tight. We'll put this little locking pin, whatever you want to call it, back in here. Slide that back in place. Just going to give these a little clean up on the end. They're looking a bit crusty. Zip these two in. Boom. Lock, lock. Down. Start it up, see if we can see any obvious problems from what we've just done. We're going to let that run for a little bit. I'm just going to double check that there's no leaks or anything got caught up when we put it back together. Then I'm going to send it to the wash bay and clean it all down. Hey, too easy. Any comments, questions, make sure you leave them below.